Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another ranking video. We're going to be ranking all of the Fear the Walking Dead mid-season finales from worst to best. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And for today, we're going to be doing another ranking video. We're going to be ranking all of the Fear the Walking Dead mid-season finales from worst to best. So, continuing with the ranking videos for Fear the Walking Dead, of course, this past week we did the premiere video and we did the finale video. And we're going to close things off for Friday with the mid-season finale video. Next week, you can expect the mid-season premiere video and a penultimate ranking video as well, too. That'll be coming up very soon. But let's go through the 6 mid-season finales that we have for Fear the Walking Dead and rank them from worst to best. No, Season 1 does not have a spot in this list because Season 1 was just, one big thing. It was just 6 episodes. But for Season 2 to Season 7, there were mid-season finales, and we're going to rank them now. So, anyway, before we get into this, I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below. What are your favorite mid-season finales and least favorite mid-season finales of Fear? But with all that out of the way, let's get into the rankings. So, number 6, I don't think there is any kind of debate when it comes to this one. I think a lot of people will probably agree with this one. Number 6 is going to be Season 7, Episode 8, Padre. Holy frig, this was stupid. I mean, seriously, this was such a stupid episode. I mean, honestly, if you guys didn't see the review for it, again, check it out. But let's just say that when I watched this episode, I literally did not know how the hell that made it to TV. You've got Alicia following a dead walker to a place that she doesn't even know exists or not, and she thinks that the walker has the mental capacity to lead her to a place that may or not be real, And that's the title of the episode, Padre. In addition, Morgan goes along with this crap. Morgan decides that this is something that he's got to help her with. And you've got Strand trying to hunt them down throughout the entire episode. And guys, that's not even the worst part. The worst part of it all, Alicia loses her hand in the flashback, and they fake you out, making you think that she's bit, when actually she got bit already and already has had no hand. But no, she doesn't just lose her hand now. She's keeping the bones of her hand attached to her frickin' arm. And Morgan's reaction makes me die laughing every time. He looks at Alicia's bone hand, and he's just like, oh my God, it's like, yeah, that's my response too. Oh my God, So, yeah, this was a horrible episode. This is a horrible episode. In particular for a mid-season finale, they done Alicia dirty. They have her following a walker to Padre. You've got Strand, who is a horrible villain in this episode. I mean, there's nothing good about it. There's literally nothing good about it. It's such a stupid episode. And frankly, I don't think Fear the Walking Dead is going to be able to make a worse mid-season finale than that. At least I would hope not. I hope Season 8 doesn't have an episode this bad, but we'll see. Number 5 is then going to go to 408, No One's Gone. Now, this is damn near as bad as Padre because this is an episode that I didn't like at first anyway. With, of course, Madison's death in Fear the Walking Dead, but I actually hate it even more now, to be honest, because now it's just completely useless, This death of Madison and these emotional scenes don't even matter. It's a fake out, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Hell, I didn't like the death when it was regarded as a death, let alone now. Yeah, it's a waste of time. It's an absolute waste of time. The whole thing is building up to Madison's death, which doesn't even happen, And the rest of the episode, just like Alicia trying to kill Althea and stuff, yeah, not my episode whatsoever. I don't like the episode. I especially don't like it now that Madison's just alive. I didn't like it when Madison was dead. Trust me, I'm happy that she's alive, but I'm telling you, man, this episode, it makes it worse now because now there's no point in it. You know what I mean? There's no point in this episode. So, yeah, no, awful mid-season finale. Number 4 is then going to go to Season 2, Episode 7. This one is called Shiva. I never understood why it was called Shiva, but, whatever. This episode, guys, I'm going to say a bit of a controversial thing here. Whenever somebody complains about the Dave Erickson era, it's like an offensive thing, so I guess I kind of got to prepare people for this one, but for some reason, people get so offended when people complain about the Dave Erickson era. I think this is a joke of a mid-season finale, okay? I'm going to explain why. You've got Travis running after Chris the whole frickin' episode. Chris who tries to kill Travis at one point. Absolutely stupid plot. You've got Nick that decides to ditch Madison after Madison kills a threatening, person. And Daniel burns the frickin' compound down like an idiot. I mean, The guy literally burns the place down just all around him and stands there like as if he wants to die, even though he knows that his daughter's in the building, but he's just going to burn the place down anyway. Honestly, guys, I never understood the praise for this mid-season finale. I know a lot of people like it. I think it's a stupid episode. It is an awful, awful episode. I mean, Ruben Blades as Daniel, he always does a great job. His performance is always good, but like that's all I got. Like Nick ditching the group like an idiot, Travis running after Chris the whole episode, Daniel burning the place down like an idiot. Madison took care of a threat and Nick just decides to I don't know. To me, nothing made sense in this episode. And I don't know. I don't really think it was all that good. It didn't really work as an episode, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, finally, we get to some episodes that I actually quite enjoy. Number 3 is going to be 508. This episode right here is actually pretty good. It's actually a little underrated, if you ask me. Yes, them rebuilding a plane and flying it is unrealistic. Let's get that one out of the way, because it is. It's unrealistic. But I'll say this. I liked the reunion between Daniel and Alicia. That was really good. I liked Wendell being a hero, saving our crew, helping our crew out, lighting the thing up when he could. I enjoyed having Daniel around in the episode. I think there were some nice moments. The proposal with John and June, yeah, it was pretty solid. I mean, I don't think it was great or anything, but it's a pretty good episode for sure. Number 2 is then going to go to 607, Damage from the Inside. Now, yes, I do consider this the mid-season finale because I'm going by what AMC advertises it as. I know that this was intentionally filmed to be the second last episode of the first half, but they do label it as the mid-season finale, so that's the one I'm going to go with. And if that's the case, I think it's the second best one. Ed's character was definitely a very creepy kind of like one episode threat. Alicia was awesome. Charlie was really good as well. And you had a lot of really cool stuff. You had they're trying to find Dakota. Dakota, especially when you rewatch it and you notice like she wants to stick around with Ed for a little while. It's kind of like, man, I should have noticed it back then. Like Dakota just loves all the psychopaths, right? But it was a cool episode. You got Morgan coming back in here. You get the standoff between him and Strand. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff in this episode. Continuing with 6A, which is just a phenomenal half season. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, this episode was just great. And then my favorite mid-season finale Fear the Walking Dead ever did, which is going to go to 308, Children of Wrath. Now, this was just a great episode. I would even call this a masterpiece episode, to be honest. If there's one that I would call a masterpiece out of any of these, it would be this one. The death of Jeremiah was so crazy. The stories with Madison when she was a kid and stuff was really insane. And, you had them making peace with Walker. You had Walker and Madison, a lot of interactions between them. You had the Ophelia flashbacks to find out how Kalataka saved her, which therefore adds layers to why she's on his side rather than on Madison's side, right? So it kind of explains some of that. And, I don't know. It was really cool. They really, really fleshed things out in this one. You had a lot of back and forth and a lot of cool kind of dialogue, kind of throughout. And the whole idea of Madison and Alicia and Nick being on the quote unquote wrong side was pretty cool, because what side is actually in the right? You know what I mean? Like, because Jeremiah was kind of like a piece of crap that left Ophelia out there to die, saying like there's not many of your kind out there and stuff, like, really like racist kind of guy, right? And then you get Walker, who of course rescued her and saved Ophelia, you know what I mean? So it's like they add extra layers to this battle going on back and forth, and I think it's why it's the best is because it's such a complex episode. It's such a complex episode. And Madison delivering that head to Walker at the end really speaks volumes about what she was willing to do, and I thought that was really cool. It's actually one of my favorite Madison moments because that was actually a moment with her that I really did enjoy. It was really cool. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below. What are your favorite mid-season finales of Fear the Walking Dead? Least favorites, favorites, of course, let me know in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Make sure, of course, to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Fear the Walking Dead. And more rankings very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.